Most people plan for retirement. They think about traveling, relaxing, and truly just enjoying their golden years. But unfortunately, what most people don't plan for is the unexpected need for long-term care. Today, you're going to learn 3 important things that every senior should prepare for. Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Senior Living. My name is Jewell Buenavista, and I'm super excited to do this very first episode of Let's Talk Senior Living. It is truly my passion to serve seniors, and I've always loved teaching and helping others, and I've always had love and passion to serve seniors. So I am here to serve you. It's my first time doing these types of videos, so please forgive me. Have patience with me. But why am I doing this? Why am I putting this channel together? For the last over 10 years, I've helped many seniors and their families. I used to have an educational seminar in person and where I've helped seniors navigate this journey as a certified downsizing coach and a seniors real estate specialist. I've helped many seniors figure out how to downsize, move to communities. As a home care agency owner, I've helped seniors navigate through that process. And lastly, as a caregiver myself, my mom was diagnosed with Parkinson's a few years ago. As one of her main caregivers, I've learned a lot navigating that journey. So really, my goal for this channel is to help you. I want to empower you. I want to educate you. I want to equip you with knowledge because I understand how overwhelming this whole entire process, this journey can be. But it doesn't have to be as long as you are equipped with the right knowledge. So I'm excited to start this channel and I'm excited that you are here with me. And I promise to be the best guide that I can to help you in this journey. In the years of helping seniors and their families, there are 3 main things that I've realized that a lot of seniors, 3 most important things that seniors, I don't know if they're the most important things, but there are definitely 3 important things that every senior should prepare for. To prepare for those 3 things, you have to ask yourself these 3 questions. 1, is my home safe for aging? 2, am I prepared to receive care when I need it? And 3, are my legal documents in place? The reason why I want you to ask these questions, when I used to own a home care agency, there was one thing that every single person that walked through our door had in common. And you know what that was? They were all in crisis mode because something happened either to their spouse, to their mom, and they needed immediate action and they did not know where to begin. They did not know where to go. And so they were always in crisis mode. And so these 3 questions you have to ask yourself so that you can prepare for them is to help you not be in crisis mode. You have to be proactive. And when you plan for these things, you can be proactive so that you have peace of mind that when something does happen, you are prepared for it. Okay. So let's start off with number 1. So asking yourself this question. Is my home safe for aging? What does that mean? I want you to, it doesn't matter if it's your current home or if you move to a retirement community or you move with your children. You just have to ask yourself, is my physical space that I'm living at, is it safe for me as I age? And what does that mean? Maybe you're healthy now. Maybe you're not even thinking about this, but it is inevitable that one day all of us will require care. It could be tomorrow. It could be 20, 30 years from now. But it is inevitable that we will all require care at some point. So you have to ask yourself, is my home safe for aging? What does that look like, right? So Most people purchased their home years ago with their family in mind. Maybe they bought it like a 2-story home, 5 bedroom, I don't know, 3,000 square feet. It was made for their family with their children. But then now, maybe children are all gone. And so you have to look around. Is my home safe for me to age? Are there stairs? So if I ever required care someday, will I be able to go up the stairs? Or do I have a bedroom downstairs available if I can't go up the stairs? I mean, you have to look around. I mean, are the bathrooms safe for me to use? Once I have a little bit more difficult time if I needed to use the restroom. For example, maybe there are tubs for you to get into the shower. Is the lighting in your house, is it dark in your home? So really the goal is, how can I avoid falls? So assessing your physical space is so important to make sure that you are prepared to age in your home. Again, regardless if it's your current home, or if you move to a retirement community, or if you move to maybe living with your loved ones, asking yourself, is my home safe for aging, is very important for you to prepare for. Now, the second thing that I want you to ask yourself is, am I prepared to receive care when I need it? This one I really want to emphasize because I get it. Like when people are retiring, what they're thinking about is, oh, I can't wait to travel. They prepare for retirement. They want to travel, relax, and truly enjoy their golden years. But unfortunately, what most people don't think about or plan for is the unexpected need for long-term care. It's not something that we talk about, that's why. So that's the reason why I want to bring it to your attention so that you can prepare for it. Studies have shown that the average cost of long-term care is between $4,500 to $6,500 a month. Do you have the extra $4,500, $6,500 a month to pay for your care? Most people don't. Or if you do, how can you prepare for it? So do you have long-term care insurance? A lot of people think that, oh, I have Medicare or TRICARE, but a lot of people don't realize that these insurances do not cover the cost of personal care. So that is something that I want you to think about is, do I have the financial means to pay for care? Second thing you have to think about on top of the cost of care is, who's going to provide my care? Am I going to ask my family members to provide care? Or am I going to hire somebody to provide care? So the reason why I want you to start thinking about this now is, you may assume that, oh, my children will help take care of me. And I've ran into this a lot working with a lot of families. Sometimes it's not that your children don't want to help take care of you. Sometimes they can't because maybe they're working. They have children that they have to attend to. They may not be able to provide the care that you need. So what does that mean? Start having the conversations with your family and prepare for it. Secondly, if you plan to hire for care, start asking around what agencies, what organizations can I call when I need that care? Okay. So, and what are the costs of these things? And start asking, be proactive and start asking these questions. I really want to emphasize the importance of, are you prepared to receive care when you need it? And if not, what can you proactively do to start preparing for that? Again, having the conversation with your family. And then 2, if you're going to hire professionals to provide the care, what organizations locally can you call to be able to provide that care? And then lastly is finding out the cost of care and how you're going to pay for it. So again, when you know this ahead of time, when things happen, then you can be prepared for when the time comes when you need care. This episode is proudly sponsored by Sonny and Rose, sharing smiles, laughter, and love, one quote at a time. Lastly, the third thing that I want you to ask yourself is, are my legal documents in place? This one is probably, it's not the most exciting of the three, but it's definitely one of the most important ones that we have to prepare for. During our time in our home care agency, I remembered meeting with a daughter, and her mom had dementia. So we put together a whole care plan for her of how we were going to send caregivers to help with her mom for her activities of daily living, like bathing, just helping her in her daily activities. And she said, okay, this is all great plan, but now I have to go to the courts and get it approved. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, aren't you just making decisions for your moms? Aren't you the one just helping her? And that was the very first time. Now I learned about the conservatorship process. And so that's the very first time I really truly realized the importance of having the legal documents in place. Unfortunately, her mom didn't have things in place. And because she had dementia, she was not in the right capacity to be able to make decisions. And so the courts had to take over, so that now everything that this daughter has to do to help her mom, she had to get approval from the court system. And that just blew my mind. I couldn't comprehend it at the time, because for me, I'm like, I'm just trying to help my mom. Why can't I just do that? Why do I have to go through approval process to help my own mom? And so that's the reason why I want to emphasize this third part that you should be preparing for. Are my legal documents in place? So again, I want to mention I am not an attorney, so I'm not giving legal advice. So please go speak to either an elder law attorney or an estate planning attorney to make sure that you have the right legal documents in place. But there are two main ones that I've learned are very important for seniors to have. Two legal documents in place, okay? One is the power of attorney. The power of attorney allows someone you trust to handle financial and legal decisions if you're unable to. Okay, so that's the power of attorney. Two is the healthcare directive. This lets you choose someone to make medical decisions for you and ensure your wishes are followed. It answers questions like, do you want life support? What are your wishes for end-of-life care? I know for some of us, maybe this is not a topic we like talking about, but it's a necessary topic that we need to talk about. We need to have these conversations with our family, with our children, with our spouse. Again, you're being proactive so that you have peace of mind that whatever it is that you want is carried through when that time comes. So again, it may happen tomorrow. You may need it tomorrow. You may need it 20 years from now. But I just need you to understand the importance of having the right legal documents in place so that your wishes are carried out. But last thing that I want you to ask yourself in regards to having these essential documents is, who should I choose to put in my power of attorney and healthcare directive? So ask yourself this: who do I trust to make tough decisions if I can't? Two, who knows my values and will respect my wishes? So again, it could be a family member, a trusted friend, or even a professional advisor. I guess just ask yourself, amongst my children, who's financially responsible, who would be able to handle my assets and all the financial and legal decisions that are needed. And for medical, so just ask yourself, who would carry this out for me when the time comes? Again, these topics, they may not be the funnest, but they are very important, because you don't want to come to a point where you need it to be done. Then you are in crisis mode, and then your family are all in crisis mode. So do yourself a favor by being proactive so that you have peace of mind that when the time comes, when all of this is needed, that everything is in place so that it is done according to how you want it. Again, this topic that we talked about is the three important things that every senior should prepare for. So again, I want to recap that. Three things you should prepare for is: one, make sure your home is safe for aging. 2, plan for the care you might need it and how are you going to pay for it. 3, get your legal documents in place so someone you trust can act on your behalf. So hopefully, I know these 3 things you should prepare for. You may be sitting down watching this thinking, wow, I'm nowhere near prepared for that. But that's okay. That's why I'm here. I want to be able to help guide you. I want to educate you. I want to empower you. I want to equip you with knowledge so that you can be proactive in making the right decisions, the best decisions you can for yourself. So hopefully you found this episode helpful. My goal really for this channel is to help you in this journey. And so if you found this episode helpful, please like, subscribe, share it with a friend that you know that might benefit from it. Next episode, I'm going to do a deep dive into what it means to age in place. I'm going to give you some practical tips on how to do that. So please make sure that you hit that notification button so that you get notified of that next episode. I do want to hear from you. So in the comments below, I want to see from the audience that's watching. 1, I want to know who in the audience who's actually prepared for all 3 things. And if not, which of the 3 things that are you going to act on first? Put that in the comments in below because I definitely want to see where everybody's at in their journey so that I can help guide you. So again, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Let's Talk Senior Living. And remember, as Ephesians 6:2 reminds us, honor your father and mother. It's a beautiful reminder of why planning and preparing for our future truly matters. Have a great day, everybody.